This is Man Man Dan, Operation Champ, January of 1937, Japan. And it looks like Argentina and Japan have gone to war again. In a similar turn of fate to Operation Skyhook, these two nations have gone to war due to the Latin America at War random events table. So we're going to see how that turns out. Germany leased them a fighter, and USA is at a point where they actually can't afford to send anything greater than, I think, light tank. They only have $8, so that kind of gets rid of any aircraft options for him. But we'll see if the USA is willing to support the Brazilians. I'm sure he will. But this is good news for Japan, since anything that's spent over here is not going to be any money spent on the Pacific. Let's see what else is happening in the world. Spain is turning into a bit of a quagmire with the nationalist push back to Austria-Navarre, and the Republicans um, looking quite big. They've abandoned Madrid and pulled back to Catalonia, and despite that, I think Madrid could fall if Category K wished. I don't think he can hold it, especially when it's this close to being surrounded. But we'll see what happens on his next turn. Anywho, we're going to jump to our turn by rolling for tech. We are going to roll for improved construction, and I think we're going to do long-range aircraft. I feel that there's a bit of a debate between long-range aircraft and wartime economy, and I think that Japan, with so many fighters, they might want to get this first, despite their desperate need for money. But we'll see if that comes to bite me in the butt. But in all probability, I'm not going to get any of these, so let's not worry about it. 7. So we got long-range aircraft. So that is nice. That is 1 for 3 so far, so not terrible odds, but we'll take those. On to our buys. We have 20 IBB. I think I may have mistakenly said my last video I ended with 22, but I think I just can't do math. So we are going to get 2 SNLS, 2 Marines, that's 18, and upgrade a militia to infantry, and that will be 20. On to combat. Japan is not going to war, as you may guess. Everything up in Eastern Manchuria would definitely say I'm not going to war yet. But do we want to chase these guys down? No, I think we are not. So, just to make it clear, we are jumping straight to non-combat. Japan will remain at peace. But we'll be doing some moves. Let's move this special colonial infantry to Rihi. We're going to move our air army down into Korea and get that extra movement if necessary. We're going to rail this infantry down into Rihi. And I think I had an army somewhere. And the rest of these dudes in Eastern Manchuria will also move into Rihi. So I'll just move everything onto the stack, and I'll recap what's in that zone once I am done, as there are 5 infantry, a cavalry, and a motorized moving down to Rihi. Let's see, what do I want to do? I think what we will be doing is okay. So 2 transports here are going to move back into 38, and they will stay there. Our 2nd Navy will be moving into Sea Zone 54. This is all academic, so it doesn't really matter. So I will. Oh, they'll also be picking up a Marine and dropping him in Rihi too. These 4 boats, coastal sub, destroyer, a light cruiser, and a heavy cruiser, will also move on to the stack on the 2nd. And I think that's all my non-combats. And I'm kind of happy where everything is. Okay, so let's just do a quick summary of what's in each zone. So oh wait, scratch that. I'm going to place units, then summarize. So on to placing units. Our 4 Marines of various flavors are going into Kyushu. And let's get our militia upgrade. Will go into Eastern Manchuria. Okay, so in Rihi we have 9 infantry, 2 motorized, 1 Marine, and 1 special mountain infantry. I believe it's, I don't know how to pronounce that, but Gando Special Force. In Eastern Manchuria, I have 1 infantry. In C-Zone 54, I have my 2nd fleet, which contains 3 transports. Looks like I have a heavy cruiser, a light cruiser, 2 destroyers, and a coastal sub. In C-Zone 6, I have a carrier or fleet carrier, a light carrier, 2 transports, 1 destroyer, 1 torpedo boat destroyer, 3 normal submarines, 3 heavy cruisers, 1 battle cruiser, and 2 battleships. And I think that is that. Oh, and 2 Marines and 2 SNLFs in Kyushu. Our income, we are collecting $19, so we end up with $19. And with that, I am going to pass you off to Hambone HQ and his Commonwealth turn. This has been Madman Dan, reporting from the virtual madhouse, and I hope everyone has a great night. Bye.